possibly kill off the hatchery, but it looks like FruitDealer getting his Hydras out just in time. He has 4 more Hydras on the way as well. Boxer here invested a lot of resources into these Banshees. He has to do some kind of damage or he's not going to be able to get himself into this game. He's gonna slowly fall behind because now FruitDealer getting a 4th base up. Boxer needs to make something happen. He's currently at 105 supply, whereas FruitDealer is at 107. FruitDealer's economy is just going to continue to grow further and further ahead from this point onward, especially considering FruitDealer has this Gold Expo. Right now, Boxer has to make something happen. He has to slow push towards this Zerg Natural, towards this Zerg Gold, and I'm actually surprised Boxer is playing so defensively, considering he knows that FruitDealer has this Gold Expo. I'm really surprised he's not pushing out and trying to slow push toward the Terran, or towards the Zerg Gold. Perhaps if he had a Raven out, or if he used Comsat, he would be able to pop off a couple of these creep tumors. That would be absolutely huge. If he could pick off some of the tumors and receive the creep, that would allow him to give him a little more confidence and push forward towards the gold. But that doesn't seem to be the case during this game. Right now, Boxer playing very, very defensively. Not reminiscent of Boxer, how he usually plays, but there we go. Moving out with his Banshees, using Comsat, receding, picking off all the tumors. And just like that, the creep is going to start to recede. And maybe once that creep recedes, the Boxer will decide to push out. I know that Boxer is thinking about pushing. He has to make it happen sooner rather than later because the Zerg army is getting more and more powerful. 146 supply, Boxer at 151 though, so Boxer, you just can't count him out of this game. He is doing very, very good for himself at 64 harvesters over 59, and he's still got 2 fully mining bases, so he's definitely not out of this game yet. Perhaps he was just waiting for that massive Terran push, for that massive Terran ball, and here we go. He's finally going to start to slow push towards the gold expansion. So this is what we've been waiting for. How much damage can he do? Keep in mind, this is old school versus new school. Boxer, the legend, has to win this game to bring it to game 3. Otherwise, he is wamboozled. And here we go. Gonna be pushing forward with the cloaked Banshees first. He's gonna pick off the Queen. Couple Spine Crawlers repositioning themselves, but the tanks should be able to easily take care of that. And FruitDealer just waiting, just biding his time. He's waiting for centrifugal hooks before he can push in. He needs that that Baneling upgrade for speed. And it looks like Boxer is going to continue his slow push across the map, getting closer and closer onto enemy creep. And this is a very dangerous position for the Terran player. He cannot allow his units to spread out, otherwise the Zerg army will get a complete surround. FruitDealer also in a very pressure-intensive situation. He cannot allow his units to die. I'm not even sure what's going on right there. He cannot allow his hatchery to die. A hatchery currently at half HP, so a very, very close game right now, ladies and gentlemen, and every single unit, every single movement is calculated and thought of and debated inside each player's mind. Each player here making each decision not lightly, but weighing a lot of factors, because one wrong move will cost him the game. Boxer here deciding to move his infantry up onto the creep. He's gonna try to take out this hatchery. Is he gonna be able to do it? Is he gonna be able to do it? The hatchery at 170 HP, and Boxer decides to fall back. At the same time, a massive attack from FruitDealer, attacking from all possible angles, bringing in the overlords. The fruit bombs coming in, but it looks like Boxer will be able to hold on just barely with his mech. Oh my goodness, and the hatchery falls. At the same time, the command center denied from landing at that gold, at that 3rd expansion. And oh my goodness, Boxer here has the potential to move out and do a lot of damage. He's pushing forward with his tanks. One thing Boxer has to be careful about here is not being too overzealous, and I think he might have just been overzealous right there. He's gonna lose a lot of his tanks to these roaches, and oh man, if Boxer had just slowly pushed out, if he could just try to secure a 3rd expansion, that would have been a much wiser maneuver. But just like that, FruitDealer making a comeback, bringing his roaches out of his macro tank, and he's gonna push these tanks back, doing a lot of damage right there. Boxer using some good micro, picking up the Thors, avoiding death. But right now, Boxer needs to bring a unit up here. He needs to kill off this creep tumor so he can land his gold, so he can land his command center down. And this is one thing I gotta commend FruitDealer for. Not enough Zerg players do this, using creep to deny expansions. Now at the center of the map, FruitDealer once again gonna be pushing forward, takes out the Thor, still has a formidable army of roaches. This is gonna be a very close battle. A couple tanks coming in the back, gonna siege up, and I think FruitDealer's assault will be halted. At the same time, Blue Flame Hellions coming into the 4th expansion, roasting up a bunch of drones. And this is one thing Boxer really needed to do a long time ago. He needed to take out those drones harvesting over at those expansions. Oh man, but it looks like it might have been a little too late. The Hellions were dispatched of, but creep continues to pour in all directions. The command center does not have a place to land, nowhere to call home, and the Spore Crawler dying from lack of creep, but still attacking the command center. That's not a sight you see every day, and the command center might just find a home down here. There we go. Keep in mind, Terran player Boxer now mining only off of one base, so Boxer running on fumes. FruitDealer still has a healthy expansion over here. He did just lose a lot of drones out there, but he can get that mining back up very, very easily. And I think right now FruitDealer or Boxer really needs a planetary fortress. Get that planetary fortress up. He's trying to meal up this expansion. He needs income so badly. You guys can see his minerals are not doing so healthy right now. And oh man, this could be it for Slayer's Boxer. He has a couple of tanks to hold off all of these roaches. It doesn't look good. Banelings dropping in from the Overlords as well. FruitDealer dropping out the fruit bombs. And Boxer trying to make the situation as best as he can. And this is one thing that Boxer excels at. He can pull out a victory in almost any situation, but this situation might be just a little bit too grim. I don't know. I don't think these Hellions are going to be able to do much. The Roach is now inside the Terran main, and it looks like the planetary fortress was taken out as well. I think this will be GG. FruitDealer is going to be the victor here today, and what a comeback from FruitDealer after losing his 4th expansion. After losing his natural expansion, he was able to secure the gold. We actually have more Hellions dropping into the natural here. More drop attacks, and it looks like a lot of drones are going to die, but really this is all just fruitless in the long run. And Boxer will be forced to GG out. There's the GG. FruitDealer takes game number 2, and he is the winner of the show match, New School versus Old School, and it looks like New School today is going to be your victor. But incredible game from Boxer nonetheless, forcing the cancel on the fast expand. That's not something you can do easily against a player of FruitDealer's caliber. And one thing Boxer I think could have done better is perhaps push this gold expansion a little bit sooner. I think he played a bit too defensively, and if he had pushed a tad sooner, wow, look at that. That is pretty cool to watch right there. These things are just suspended in the air. But if Boxer had pushed out a little bit sooner, he might have been able to crush this expansion. Perhaps try to do blue flame drops a little bit sooner as well, instead of staying all turtled up inside of his 2 bases. And allowing FruitDealer to get so many expansions, that was really what costed Boxer that game. So nonetheless, just an incredible match between these 2 players, an incredible series, and your winner by a fair and square game, FruitDealer. So an incredible match nonetheless. Give your hands, give them a round of applause. I'm giving them a round of applause right now, but it was definitely a good match. And I hope you guys enjoyed that cast. So we'll have more games coming in the near future, ladder games as well as more pro game broadcasts. Hopefully you guys enjoy everything. I think I'll be doing a custom game next. And I do have an announcement to make. I'll make it right now, but I'll probably make a video later. I will be competing at MLG Dallas as a player. I don't expect to go very far because the players there are just insanely good, but I'm going to be competing for fun. I figured why not, and I think it's going to be pretty fun. So this weekend I will be going there to play, and make sure to show your support, guys. So that's it for me right now, and thanks a lot for tuning in. HD, signing out.